Let's talk about the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder is going to be one of the organs of our urinary system. It is going to be basically a reservoir where urine will be held prior to micturition, prior to urinating, getting rid of it. We've talked in previous videos about the kidneys being the place of filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. As that filtrate is then put into the renal pelvis, it'll then travel through the ureters, traveling anteriorly to the blood vessels here, those iliac vessels. It'll come down and then enter into the urinary bladder. So this urinary bladder is going to be fairly unique, and we don't have the best view of it here, but this is a very unique organ. It is made out of a transitional epithelium. A transitional epithelium, meaning that it can go from a smaller, more condensed state to expand in order to accommodate any liquid or fluid that could be coming into it. So it can change its shape because of that transitional epithelium. If we look specifically at it, we can see around the outside, there's going to be this red portion. That is going to be a muscle. Specifically, it's called the detrusor muscle. The detrusor muscle. And the detrusor muscle is going to help with that contraction and expansion of the urinary bladder in and of itself. So we can see right here, there's a nice hole there with another corresponding one on that left side. These are going to be ureteral orifices. These are where the ureters will enter into the bladder and put the liquid, the urine, that has come from the kidneys into the bladder to be stored. Now, if we look at where those orifices or those holes are, all the way down to right here, where we see the prostate, this is going to make a triangle. And this is a unique feature of the bladder. This is called the trigone. Now, the trigone is also made of smooth muscle, and that smooth muscle will help to push that urine from the bladder, specifically coming from the ureteral orifices where the ureters come in, down into the urethra, down into that urethra. So that trigone is another set of smooth muscle that will push urine into the urethra. Now, the urethra is going to be different between males and females. In males, you're going to have a much longer urethra. Females are going to have a shorter one. I'll get into that into other videos, but that is our urinary bladder. That is our urinary bladder.